Welcome to Ultimate Decades Challenge. It's a legacy challenge in The Sims 4 with historical events and in historical settings, and Marta is very happy to see you. Last episode we were focusing on Marta and Edmund getting pregnant with their first baby, and Marta just started her second trimester of pregnancy. I actually expected to find Edmund fishing. It's Saturday morning, and it's also very beginning of a new year. If you're not familiar with Ultimate Decades, in this challenge year lasts 4 days. I think I'll just send him fishing. Oh, sorry, that was unfortunate. And also kind of cruel that right after that I'm sending her to weed the garden. But it's morning, she needs to do her chores. Where did my chickens go? I'm just started this episode, I already confused and lost. Where is your wife and a child? Where is my hen and the little chick that were living with you in that coop? Where are they? Did they just wandered off or they been eaten by foxes? Tell me the truth. Okay, that's actually very upsetting because we don't have that much money to be losing chickens. And exact same thing happened previous episode. I don't think I included it, but it's not my original rooster. My previous rooster was also disappeared at some point. Is it because I don't have any kind of enclosure for them? Am I the problem? I will deal with that later. I don't think I'm going to be buying any more chickens until I can build enclosure for them. I cannot be losing chickens right now. For now, this rooster Benedict is going to be just lonely. You can take care of the bees. They are still here, thankfully. Bees are not merciful today. I think she can go and forage in the forest. You can go alone. I usually prefer her to go with her grandma, but Juliana is not here today. Or maybe I shouldn't be sending her foraging while she's heavily pregnant. Maybe instead she should make friends with other pregnant ladies in the village, in this small town, because then their kids can be friends. Because they will be born around some time. Somebody's dress making my game or weird and glitchy, and I need to find the dress. It's Village Mayor. I forgot that I gave medieval makeovers to a lot of NPCs in Hanford. Ask baby's due date. Is she gonna tell me? And I also installed new mod that makes townies stay in their hometowns. We should see only people who live in Hanford from now on, which also means that we're not gonna see people dressed in futuristic clothing, which I am the most excited about. I think it's you. You have a glitchy dress. It's a Cecilia Ken, she one of Hanford townies. I shoved them all in one household. Okay, you unfortunately need a different dress. This is the same mesh as this. I'll give you this. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think she's fixed. No more weird flashy glitching. You talking to a mayor to share big news. Yeah, on Marta it's kind of barely noticeable. You can maybe tell that you're also expecting a baby. Our kids can grow up together, despite the fact that we're probably very different social status. Show off jewelry. Yeah, show your rusty ring that your husband gave you. Edmund doesn't look very happy. I think you need to go and give your wife a big hug. It's going to make you feel better. I told him to tell a story to Mayor, and he proceeded to do this with his back to a mayor. Oh, Garrett, hi. Stop. Wait. It's Marta's father. Let's say hi to him. Benedict also came to join in our conversation. You feeling lonely, buddy, without your hen and chick? They both looking at him. Edmund tried to go autonomously fish. Come here and say hi to your father-in-law. Are you excited to be grandpa? They're a very cute family, but I think Garrett should look older at this point. Whole Marta's family is looking very young. Maybe I will give her parents a little bit of a gray hair. After baby was born, they going to be grandparents. Okay, Edmund, how about you Garrett takes you hunting? And now Juliana is here. Hi, Grandma. Oh, Marta's whole family visiting today. Why is this an option? Ew, go foraging together. Everyone is going to the forest, all together, despite the fact that we are already in the forest. Marta reached level 3 of foraging. Marta can now craft a bait to track pigeons, squirrels, and rabbits. They back home. Classic they look incredibly dirty. And you can use an option to go and wash yourself in a stream, I think what it's called. Bathe in a stream alone. You can go do that alone. Actually, it would not be too unrealistic to do because we literally have a waterfall over here. So technically they could be going and bathing there. Marta, go and join your husband at the stream. You need it. What is that? Leeches? I'm sorry, what? Marta stayed in water for too long and ended up someone else's dinner. When she got out of the stream, there were a bunch of leeches attached to her. It's awful, it's disgusting. My skin literally started itching right now. You're now washing yourself only home. And he's fine. What did you found? Parsley doesn't exist at this time. It's going to be used for bait. Sage we're using. Mint. Blackberry. We can plant blackberry. And we have acorns. I'm actually very interested in planting some of these modded plants. Marta, you can grill us some fish on a stick. We will share one portion for two of us. And after that we'll just go to bed. Edmund, what are you doing? You just want to chat to your wife. Can you join cooking? Yeah, you can. Look at the moon. It's beautiful summer evening. Marta reached level 6 of cooking. Even ate outside, but standing. He's just so proud of his little home. It's not much, but it's honest work, and we have no roof. Join cooking. She's asleep. Go to bed. And I see you all in the morning. Girl, really, with umbrella. I installed mods that make them not use umbrellas, but it's clearly not working. There is a lot of things that I wanted to do today, so I think Edmund needs to help in the garden today. Go and weed all of that. I want to send them to church. I just built a church in this world, but before that I want to plant all of these things. And we also don't need to water anything because it's raining. Edmund, are you done? What do you want? You want to offer a massage? It's really cute, but she's planting. Go and collect beeswax, and he's getting attacked by the bees. What else I expected? I think it started raining even heavier now. It says it's thunderstorm. Okay, now I'm getting scared. It's obviously raining here too, but this is a medieval church that I built. I have a video about it on my channel. And it also has a big cemetery around it that we will use in the future for our gravestones. And now everyone needs to go inside so no one gets struck by lightning. Let's go and sit, everyone. This is what it looks like on inside. Why is it raining on inside? Oh, seems. We have a leaky roof. Come on in, everyone. Shelter from the rain. I invited priest. This is Marta's siblings. They all sitting down, including the priest. He needed a little break after traveling in this weather, which is understandable. Rain inside, it's not ideal, but I'm glad that they now have place to... Oh, they freaking out about the thunderstorm, all of them. I forgot Edmund. I'm so sorry. I'm going to just teleport you here. You're supposed to be here from the beginning. Now my Sims have a place to come and worship a watcher or do sit-ups for no reason. I want Marta to come and talk to her mom. I think now when Marta is in her third trimester and can give birth literally any moment, I think it would be a nice thing to do if Dulce moved in for one day for this third trimester to just be close, help her daughter, or maybe help run the house and be there when Marta gives birth. Just because it seems like a sweet thing to do between mother and daughter. Because Marta is still her child and will always be her child. We also can use this crafting bench, just because we're already here. I really want Marta to craft a forger's basket. It's from the same Yield cookbook mod. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to make priests speak, like stand over here and speak. I'm kind of playing pretend in this church. Marta feels trapped inside. Marta would like nothing more than to be outside rather than inside. Are you sure, Marta, you would rather be outside in a thunderstorm? Okay, we're home now and we can invite those. I said moved in, but I rather meant invite. I created a club called Greenwood, which is Marta's maiden name, and I'm going to start gathering, and I think it will keep those here until I end the gathering. Okay, and we need food. Marta is really hungry again and Dulce is doing laundry. This is exactly what I wanted for her, to help Marta with household chores. Edmund is taking care of the garden, Dulce is doing laundry, and Marta is napping. Perfect. Marta actually can do knitting. It would be something to do inside. I think it would be nice to be inside. And mom can sit with you. Edmund wants to run inside. Okay, it feels a little cramped now when there's three of us inside, just standing awkwardly. But I don't want them to get struck by lightning. Marta now can knit socks. When you click use basket, your sim literally equips basket. Okay, it's getting late and I didn't thought about this sleeping arrangement. I think Edmund will be a gentleman and take a towel on the ground to sleep, and Dulce can sleep with Marta in the bed. I wish I can make her go to sleep. How I unequip basket? How I deactivate the basket? Or is this one time use thing? Dulce, what you doing? Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea in a thunderstorm. I think lightning just tracked our washing tub. I don't know how, but Dulce just keeps earning points, like non-stop. Dulce, what you doing? It's actually 5 in the morning. We can wake up. Edmund, you're going to sweep. We can take this outside for now. I think we're going to make forager stew out of mushrooms. Oh, and I need a basket, a bassinet for child. Do I even have custom content bassinets? Yes, the most old looking one is werewolf's bassinet. Do I want to go on a whole CC shopping trip right now in the middle of my gameplay?
A few moments later.
Yes, I did took time to find custom content grips. Look at it. It fits so much better. I like it. It looks so bad. We can say that Edmund and Garrett made it together from wood they found in the forest. And that's why it looks like that. Marta made us all breakfast. And we can... Oh, our bees. And Marta got into labor. I think we will figure out bees later. Oh my god. I'm so nervous. I'm going to let her finish her breakfast. Are you done? Edmund, you can start panicking. Let's go. I internally have the same reaction as he. Marta? Yeah, very nice conversation. Please, can we get this started? At least he's in the room. Talking to her. Edmund, I don't think you're helping. Our first child is a boy. A second gen, potentially, if he survives. Let me start with the name. Then we talk about all the scary stuff. Under second episode of Ultimate Decade Challenge, I asked for medieval baby names for the first time. And one of the names that was suggested there, I really like. It's this comment with a lot of good names suggestions, but one that I like specifically for boy, it's Harold. At least I think it's pronounced Harold. It would be embarrassing if I'm like, I like it the best, and I just say it completely wrong. I think it's Harold. Harold? It would be spelled differently. Okay, his name would be Harold Burningbrook. I think it's good. They're looking at the baby. Dulce, you know grandma. This is your grandchild. Edmund looking at his wife right now. It's lucky. So sweet. And I'm about to roll a death rolls. I think it's perfect. Everyone is present. Because this is very first time in me playing through this challenge. When I'm going to roll a death roll, I will give a very short explanation of what it is. In this challenge, you roll a dice, a D-roller, when pregnant sims give birth, for sims that gives birth, and for babies that born, and before every new age stage. And that roll determines if sim lives or dies. Let's start with Marta. If she rolls 1, she will die. If she rolls anything else, she's fine. She survives the birth. Okay. I'm sorry, what? Marta, precious girl, she didn't survive giving birth to her first child. I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. I was like preparing myself that baby may not survive, but I'm not crying, you are. Well, baby, let's roll for you. I think Marta deserves to know if her son survives or not before she goes. And I'm also not emotionally ready to kill her off. Let's roll for Harold. Harold can't roll 5, 10, 15 or 20. If he rolls those numbers, he will die. If he rolls anything else, he's fine. Okay, it's 19. He's fine. He's 19. He's not 19. He rolled 19. He's fine. He survives. But not his mom. Marta Burningbrook died in childbirth. It's the next day already. Nothing else tragic or remarkable happened in the past day. After that happened, Edmund was able to put two and two together and figure out what Matthias Parr, his old master, meant when he said that having a dragon comes with very high price, or in more direct way, it takes a human life to hatch a dragon egg. At least this is what Edmund thinks now about what happened. And despite the fact that Edmund never wanted a dragon for himself, he still took an egg, and apparently that was enough to be accepted as its true owner. For that part, he doesn't have any kind of explanation. All his knowledge about dragons comes from being around one for a while, but not really interacting with it in any kind of way except cleaning its enclosure. Yes, he knows that dragons exist, that they breathe fire, lay eggs, but where they come from and what magic they bring with them, he doesn't know. I was planning this in a way that first death in this challenge will be trigger for egg hatching, but I wasn't ready for that death to be Martha. Edmund, my boy. He was once swimming in love and now he's drowning in grief. He's kind of ignoring everyone, dissociating and looking over the river. I moved in Juliana's here. Dulce, Martha's mom, left. I decided that Dulce needs some rest. She needs to go to her kids and husband and grieve her daughter there, but Juliana can actually move in and live here and help Edmund with a baby until he's ready to live a life again. She's been here for a day already. She was very helpful with taking care of the baby and also helping with the garden and other stuff. Also, in the days that passed, I found out that apparently our rooster Benedict really likes a new dragon. They're besties for some reason, and Benedict really likes sleeping next to it. Maybe he's lonely too. In the beginning of this episode, he lost his family. Maybe he's happy to have a company of this very odd chicken. I also need a name for very odd chicken. Obviously, Juliana knows about the dragon. It would be hard not to, and Edmund had to explain it to her somehow. Juliana is not as surprised by existence of a dragon as she's mad at Edmund for involving her granddaughter in anything to do with unknown magic. She believes Edmund and his dragon to be the reason of Martha's death, even though woman dying in childbirth is something that can happen without any magic being involved. But she moved in, and that makes her a part of this household now. So I think we have to roll the dice for her. Rolls for 13th century set up in a way that your Sims would not live to elderhood. After adult Sim lived to 40 years old, they roll end of life roll. You roll D10 roller for them, and what number is on the dice, that's how many years they have left to live. I will roll the end of life roll for Juliana, and that's how long she will have with us. I really want for this number to be a 10 because I want her help around for longer, but let's see. 7. Okay, that's not bad at all. That's on the higher side of what she could possibly get. She's not really aging up on that day, she's just dying. Do I put her on elder? That would be the day of her death. So until then, she will be with us, judging Edmund for his past decisions. She came here with her loot. I played Greenwood Family in a different video, so they have like lore and skills and a little bit of personality, and Juliana is pretty good at playing loot. So we will have good music for 7 years. And another thing that I would want to do today is age up and roll for Harold. Newborns are newborns only for 3 months in this challenge, and 1 day is equals 3 months. And he's born more than 24 hours ago, so I think it makes him more than 1 day old. I think we have to age him up into an infant and also roll for him. Again, now as an infant, he can roll 12, 16 or 18 on a d20 dice. Let's just do it and move on, hopefully, with the infant in our household. It's 11. It's a good roll. You can come and age him up. That's such a happy news. He would be intense, baby. Great. Exactly what Edmund needs right now. Welcome to this cruel and dangerous world, baby. I'm gonna give you a makeover right now. Edmund has no chickens, no bees, and no wife, so it kinda feels like we're starting from square one again, but also not, because he has a son now. And I really want for this son to live, because he's the only reminder we have of Martha. What kind of clothes and babies would have? Just something like that? I kinda like this hair more. Have gray eyes. You have like yellowy green. Did Martha had gray eyes? Or black? It's black eyes. Okay, very interesting. I didn't expect that black eyes. I don't know if I even have skin details for infants. I have something. Maybe you can have lashes. Yeah, eyelashes very cute. Do you have teeth? No teeth. Perfect. That's very short makeover, but this is Harold. Hi, Harold. He looks very serious baby. We also need a different grip for you now. I have this. It doesn't look very comfortable, but I have it. We're going to put old bassinet in the attic. Does it work? Yes. I'm watching Morbid Gamer What's with Ultimate Decade Challenge playthrough and I saw her put things underneath roofs and I was like, this is genius. And you don't see it at all if you have your walls up. Do we have any toys for him? Yeah, we have 3 completely identical toys because Edmund keeps fishing them up from the river. Can you play with it? That's very cute. Can he interact with a dragon? He can watch, smile, and coo at a dragon. Do we have food? Any kind of food? We have like 1 jar of honey. Here, Edmund, you can have it. I don't know where all my honey went. I had like 15 jars of honey in Martha's inventory. When she dies, only 2 get transferred into household inventory. Go and smile at Benedict. You can coo at him. I don't know who would allow a small child to get near this dragon. Let's smile at him. Oh, he's not very smiley. He's kind of hungry. You can go and grill yourself a fish. He's just crawling around. This is very unsupervised child. They're just standing next to a dragon cooking food. That's one very bizarre household. Okay, it's getting kind of late. I think we all need to go to bed. Edmund also needs to wrap his fishing up slowly and go to bed. Okay, we're sleeping through the night. That's not bad at all. Edmund is sleeping on the floor. Oh no, child woke up. I guess good morning, everyone. Child is hungry. Edmund, wake up and be a father. I gave Edmund Martha's ring to wear. For some reason I thought that he would want to wear it after her death. Okay, now when we all clean, fed, why are you crying again? Because you're sleepy, oh my god. Oh, and also Garrett, Martha's father here. I gave both of Martha's parents very light makeover, basically just made them look a little bit older. And after Edmund goes and says hi to his father-in-law, we will take Martha's grave to the cemetery. It's going to be the last thing we do for today, put Martha in her final resting place. I think Martha deserves a proper funeral. It's a little bit odd that it's happening half a year after her death, but I wanted for Harold to be able to attend it too. Maybe it's not the best idea to end episode with funeral. Very sad end to the episode, but it is a very sad episode and I don't want to immediately move on from that. So I will say goodbye to you here and leave you at Martha's funeral so you could say goodbye to her if you would like. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave it a like, comment on it and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Ultimate Decades Challenge videos and other historical Sims 4 videos to see Edmund rebuild his life once again. And I will meet you in the next video. Until then, bye!